from India. Basically, I come from a northeastern part of India. There's a state called Meghalaya. So I come from that place. And I'm here for my film called The Market. The name of the film is Market, but the market in itself is a character in my film. It talks more about the people more than the place in the market, actually, because the market it's one of the largest market in the northeastern part of India, and my film deals more with the people inside the market, because the market, in every lanes of those market they have stories, and the stories which the film deals with, it's more about human relationship, and it talks about different kind of relationships, although if not blood related also, but still it talks in spite of people not knowing each other also, but there is kind of a bonding which is there inside the market. So my film speaks more about the relationship, you can say. It's more of a human story, you can say. I think that's a very interesting take altogether, because when you talk about unfamiliar family, I think it really blends with what we are talking inside the market. Because most of the people, they hardly know each other, actually, because when we ourselves also, when we go to the market, we don't know those people, like whether they are related to each other or not also, but there is some kind of an unfamiliar thing that connects, that bonds them together. I think it goes very well to say that it's an unfamiliar family, see, basically, let me come from the whole idea how it crops up, when we talk about the market, because we as humans, when we go to any marketplace, we tend to ignore these people who are there inside that place, in the market. We don't look up to them, because for me, when I started doing the research about the characters in the films, I realized these people are hero to someone or the other. It's just not, they're not here in the market just for selling things or buying things. They are hero to someone or the other, Apart from that, I was thinking, why not explore their inner things, their inner feelings, their inner, what they have, within themselves. So the whole idea crop up in that way, and plus, why this market, because the market in itself, it's so interesting, and it's been more than 100 years. The market has been in that place, There has been generation and generation and generation, still walking in that market. But no one talks about those generations. No one talks about the story of those particular people who are there in the market. So when we started working on the script, I think rather than focusing more about what the market is, let the market be as the character in itself in the film, and let these people itself be the story of these people who are there in the market. Because I don't want these people, more, they're unknown to lots of people, but I think through this film, I want to bring it about, they should be also known about it, Number 10. I'm a realist at that time, because when I shoot a film, the thing is, if you talk about this film, about this particular film, we never do our homework and go and shoot, because we were shooting in real locations, real people in the backdrop. So we cannot plan. We have to just have a belief, just go with a belief and hope that we get the best. Because none of the people in the market, were artists in the backdrop. They were real people. They were actually real people. So, sometimes we get worried, someone might look into the camera, someone might do this. But what happened during the shoot? It happens they ignore all that. They don't even look at the camera. They least bother about what we're doing, So in that matter, I feel we're being more realistic to the whole thing while filming this film, I see, it's the first time my film is being screened here in Busan, So it's my humble request to the audience in this place, to kindly come and watch the film, because I believe, cinema has no boundaries, and it's not the language that is the barrier for anything, I think there is a market out here and there's a market out there, and the people are same all over the world, And because there's a saying in my film which is, when the reasons end, actually, relationships starts to begin.